since I'm not tall. Old Mom Monday night, we have about 20 minutes, and then we're going to head over to my friend Kate Swenson's Facebook page, Finding Cooper's Voice. So a couple times a week, our goal is to get together on each other's pages, very spur of the moment, last minute, which works really well with the summer schedule. In the summer, currently in Edenton, North Carolina, is hot, damn hot. Have you seen that movie with Robin Williams, where that's how he talks the whole time? They're in Vietnam. Like, oh my God, so it is so hot here that I've been like, wow, it's really hot. It's, what is that? Oh my God. Oh. I mean, it's just pieces of a banana on the floor.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, what?
Wow, a donut.
Well, come look at what this is in my hand that I found on the floor.
What?
What is that?
Banana peel.
Why is it on the floor?
It was. It needs. Don't do that. Yeah.
Did you put it in the trash can with the bag? There's one with no bag.
What with a bag?
So if you threw the trash into the one with no bag, get it out and put it in the bag. It's like a college over here.
Hey, Mommy.
Hey.
Donut. I'll have a donut.
You know how to say donut?
And I have a donut.
I think you could have one donut.
Yummy donut. Hey, Mommy.
Hey.
Yummy donut.
Yummy donut. So you're going to eat a donut and then you're going to wash your hands because they're very sticky, aren't they?
Yeah. Right.
There's a lot happening in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Okay, now eat and then wash your hands, okay? This is what's happening here. We've got some balance. We've got, an empty pancake box. Over here we have some, this is the medicine Band-Aid corner. Got some hot dog buns that need, it's cool on Cape Cod. No one wants to hear it. That's like saying you have a new Ferrari and it drives really well. Nobody cares. They don't want to know. We don't want to know how cool it is wherever you are. No. No, we don't. One thing my husband said, it was really nice. He has gotten more notes. Both his parents had died. And today he said, one thing I've really learned is that it is so nice to write somebody a note when they lose a parent. I was like, it really is nice. He was like, I just had no idea people did that. He was saying, I don't even feel like I know if people's parents are alive. And these people are all writing me notes. It's so nice. Anyway, I thought that was very, very true. I have very good intentions of writing a note and then never do. Kind of like sending a baby present or a wedding present, or really doing anything that would show any type of consideration that requires going to the post office. But I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Today I asked somebody for their address, and I was all set to go to the post office, mail them a book with a note in it, and they didn't respond. It didn't happen. So anyway, it is Monday night at 9:30, and I put a picture up. So because I'm on YouTube, I'm gonna, oh God, here come the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Why must they come on? Why must they? Hold on. Let's see here. I'm from Venezuela. Oh my God. Hang on. Community moderation. Okay. Participant. You must be a subscriber. If you have not become a subscriber, this will be a good time to do it. News. So tonight's news is this family. It's a really lovely family. And last night I was saying that my family went to Leningrad visit. This family is from Texas, and they're not only visiting Russia, they have moved to Russia. The wife, the dad, Derek Huffman, his wife, their 3 children, 46, left Texas because they said it was woke America. And so now they're over in this town called Istra, which is like 25 miles from Moscow. And they think, oh, this is going to be great. Russia has this, they call it the shared value visa scheme. So you can move over to Russia because you don't agree with what Putin calls destructive neoliberal ideology. So the Huffman family, Derek decided we're going to all move over there. It's not working great for Derek. Derek is now fighting against Ukraine on the front lines after having like a week of training in Russian, which he does not speak. So I would say the Huffman family, this is not good. Not good for the Huffman family. No. If you think America is woke, you will flat wake up when you get over to Russia. FYI. Another big thing that happened today, I don't have a picture, but I think this is very interesting, is that 200,000 plus pages of documents related to the assassination of Martin Luther King, which was in 1968, happened today. And so all those records became available. Anyone can look at them. I love this. I love the concept that Americans have access to these things, but they just came out this afternoon on the website of the U.S. National Archives, I think is what it is. And nothing big has come out yet that no one knows. So there's that. Yes. So Malcolm Jamal Warner, who is Theo Huxtable, drowned on a trip with his family in Costa Rica today. Or we heard about it today. It's so sad. I don't really know anything other than that. I just saw that when I was watching the news with my husband. You hate to hear that. We had a mother and son drown in Edenton, in Bertie County, right across the water where we live. A couple weeks ago, it's called Bertie Beach, and the water here, not in front of my house, but across the way, it's very shallow, far out. And a mom was swimming with her 2 children, and her son got a little further out and started panicking. He couldn't touch, and she was in a float with her daughter. So she went to help him. It was about maybe 150 yards away, and she panicked, and they both drowned. I tell you what, you just hate that. And then a young man with autism drowned a couple days ago. He was with his family at a nature preserve and wandered off and drowned. People with autism are 4 times more likely to drown, at least 4 times more likely to drown. Amos, my autistic person, does know how to swim, which is really great and was not easy to do. I was telling a mom of a child with autism the other day when I said, yeah, he learned to swim, but we basically spent 8,000 hours in the pool, you know. What else has happened? Oh, there were some airports rated best and worst airports. Actually, it was only the best airport. I've rated my own worst airport. The best airport, my friend Kate Swenson in Minnesota, in about 15 minutes, I'm going to be on her Facebook page, Find Your Cooper's Voice. She always says it's the St. Paul, Minnesota airport that's the best. It's not, Kate. It's Portland. Portland is number 1. St. Paul, Minnesota is number 4. DCA is number 3, which is really good. The worst airport, according to Tails, which is me, is the Charlotte Airport, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's where you go to walk 90,000 steps. There's not a golf cart in sight because they're dangerous. They're safe in all the other airports. You can get mowed over in Miami all day long, but not in Charlotte. You are not at risk of being run over by a golf cart in Charlotte because you will die first of a heart attack. True story. True story. And last but not least, speaking of heat, I was saying it's really hot. I'm in Edenton. It's hot. It's very hot. Well, hello, there is a heat advisory. Such bad heat that people in like 10 states have been told not to consume alcohol. North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Alabama, Florida, Louisiana, a Dakota, I think South Dakota. Did I say Nebraska? Iowa, Georgia. It wasn't Mississippi or Alabama. So you're not supposed to drink alcohol when it's very hot like this. And I will say yesterday it was very hot. I went out to lunch with my mother and my aunt and my cousin and some friends, and I had a Bloody Mary, Sunday lunch. I wanted my company to feel like they could order a drink, so I had a drink. I got back to the house, and I had to full-on lay out. I took a 2-hour nap. I don't tell my husband that. I was like, oh, I had so much cleaning to do. Yep. I read that TSA is going to start having check-through lines for families only. Really? It dehydrates you faster. Oh, it does? I'll be darned. I'll be darned. I did not know that. All I know is it is hot. It is so hot that nobody wants to go outside. I can't even play mahjong by the pool. I might die. So what I'm going to have to do is stay in here and read some books. Yes. And drink my wine where it's cool, because that seems like the smartest thing to do. We got the air conditioning running, and it just is hot as you know what's. Hot in Memphis. It's a replay. This is not a replay. It's live. Hi from Iowa. So anyway, my husband said it is going to get, we're going to have rain and it's going to cool off. So we had some rain. I just went outside. I swear to you, it's 109. It is so humid. What are you reading? When? When am I reading? Who, what? What current book am I reading? Oh, I'll show you. They just came in the mail today. Actually, I have 3 books. I have 3 books here that I'm going to be reading because we're starting book club for my YouTube members in September. This book, for some reason, I haven't read, and there were copies of it at central office. I had a meeting about my son. Well, I had a meeting about my son Russell today and my son Amos. Uniquely Human, a Different Way of Seeing Autism. And winner of the Autism Society's Temple Grandin Literary Work of the Year Award. And I meant to tell my friends Kate and Carrie, I wonder if we will get nominated for that. And the great thing about this book is that this book has quotes. Our book has no quotes. I do not like that. So anyway, Uniquely Human, I'm going to be reading that. And then I ordered 2 books. I ordered the Original Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain because I wanted to, and I already have Tom Sawyer here. So this is 1885 classic original. And the reason I ordered that is because I also ordered this winner of the Pulitzer Prize, National Book Award, James. And this is written from the perspective of Jim, the slave in Huckleberry Finn. And so I heard it was great. A friend of mine's husband was talking about how good it was. And I thought, I'm gonna get it. When Jim overhears that he is about to be sold to a man in New Orleans, separated from his wife and daughter forever, he runs away until he can formulate a plan. Meanwhile, Huck has faked his own death to escape his violent father. As all readers of American literature know, thus begins the dangerous and transcendent journey by raft down the Mississippi River toward the elusive and unreliable promise of the free states and beyond. James is destined to be a major publishing event, a cornerstone of 21st century American literature. Percival Everett is a distinguished professor of English at USC. So anyway, USC, South Carolina, Southern California, not South Carolina. So yeah, those are the books I'm reading. Or the books that I'm just hauling around and not reading. Because, that's actually who I am in real life. A pretend reader. No, I love to read. Like, I like to read more than I like to almost sleep. I could read 12 hours a day if somebody let me. The reason that I do not read a lot is because I can't stop myself. So once I start reading the book, I have to finish it that day. And that can be a real problem if you have a lot of things you need to be doing, which I currently do. Like ordering light fixtures and switch plates for my in-laws' houses and cleaning out 2 houses and watching ceilings fall down multiple times. Today I was out there taking pictures of things that I needed to be doing. So there's no reading. Do you hear? You need a tomato, mushroom, and eggs?
Yeah.
What are you gonna cook?
Pizza.
Pizza. You're gonna make pizza?
Yeah.
What kind of autoimmune disease do you have? So I have something called MOG, M-O-G, and I have a port right here, and this is my IV. So my nurse comes for 3 days each week, Nurse Gina. My YouTube members, Facebook subscribers got to visit with Nurse Gina this morning, who is very fun and funny. And what did we talk about today? Oh, well, we had to talk a little bit about the Coldplay gate because Nurse Gina said, and I mean, you know what had to happen? They had to, that CEO had to get up there and be all, who are those people from Titanic? Rose and, what's his name? Had to be all like Rose and so-and-so. How they're hugging like this. He was standing behind her, Jack. So we did have to talk about that for half a second. You're glad Blair's home. Blair is not home. Blair is still on her camping trip. She'll be home on Wednesday. Yeah. So that was good. And then I have a haircut tomorrow with Lori, my hair cutter. And she's going to be like, you haven't been using the right shampoo in your hair. Why have you been using Pert Plus? That's why it looks bad. My hair are real blonde right now. And then I'm having lunch with a friend, which is really nice. I'm committed to seeing friends this summer. And then hopefully Amos and I will maybe get to the pool. Or that's my goal, when it's 198 degrees. And I think that's all, and I need to go to the post office. So there's no more news. That's all the news I got. But if you are here and want to come over and see Kate Swenson and I on Finding Cooper's Voice over on Facebook. Head over there, and if not, people, I'll see you in the morning, 9 a.m. for coffee chat with Nurse Gina. Goodbye.